Hello everyone, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We're glad to have you back. I am glad to feel your spirit. I'm glad to see you in the spirit. I'm glad you decided to come back. I hope you subscribe. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful, good, blessed, prosperous, happy day. You know, it is our happiness and our joy and our love that keeps us going. Don't you want to keep going? Stay happy, stay prosperous, stay full of joy, and don't forget to stay in a love vibration. All right. Well, we're gonna get on into the topic today, and sometimes, you know, I just have to wing it a little bit. Sometimes that's the best way. But today, we're gonna talk about:
And I thought you were ready to give up.
are you a victim or a victor? Are you a victim or a victor? You know, we live in a world, we live in a time where people get messed with, where people get played with, where people get messed around and messed over. And that's what makes the world so hard. Now, whether these people are intentionally messing you over, whether these people intentionally are feeding off your negative vibration, but it seems like the goal of some situations, some people, this running program in the matrix is trying to extract your negative emotion and your negative vibration, to get you in a negative vibration, to get you in a wrong place. And you are trying very hard to stay in the right place. And it seems the harder you try to stay in the right place, the more things happen to try and get you in a wrong place. Well, I'm here to encourage you today: stay in the right place. Because it is the right place, that is where God is. And if you want to be one with the Father, if you want to be in the vibration of the God love, you got to stay in a high vibration. You got to get in the frequency of God, and that is the frequency of love. Love doesn't mean you're weak. Love doesn't mean you get walked on. Love doesn't mean you get used. Love doesn't mean you get your heart broken. It actually means just the opposite. Love means, in spite of all of that, you still have love in your heart. In spite of people breaking your heart, people walking all over you, people using you, people manipulating you, you don't allow love to leave your heart. So stay in the love vibration, because that is where God is. That is where your peace is. And I know it's not easy. When it seems like every situation, every co-worker, every boss, every husband, every wife, every kid, every mom, every dad is getting on your last nerve. And from the time you wake up and walk outside of your house, you're walking outside of your house, but you're walking into the matrix. You're walking into the simulated reality. And from the time you walk into this simulated reality, there are situations and synchronicities that are trying to get you in a negative vibration, that are trying to get you in the wrong place. And if it gets you in the wrong place, it pulls you farther from God. You're trying to stay close to God. And it seems like things are trying to pull you away. But stay in the love vibration. That is where your power is. That is where your strength is. That is where all you need is. Don't allow yourself, and it is up to you. You steer this boat. And if you give your power away by giving in to the negative frequencies and the negative vibration, anger, jealousy, lust, gluttony, all of these negative vibrations, envy, it takes your power away. Love is where your power is. Love is where God is. And love is what keeps you from stopping and quitting. Well, what am I supposed to love? You keep saying love. Love is a vibration. Love is a frequency. And love is where God is. So it's not just a matter of loving, it's a matter of staying in the vibration and the frequency of love. And then you become co-creators and one with the Heavenly Father. That's what it's about. You see, when you get in love, love gets in you. And when love gets in you, you become extremely hard to drive off the playing board. You become extremely hard to beat, because you are the right vibration and the right frequency is what's driving you. You know, we are driven by frequency and vibration. And it's like a car or a plane or anything that's being driven. It's the pilot, it's the driver that controls the car, not the car controlling the driver. And your vibration and your frequency controls where you go in life. So stay in love. Stay in love. As much as they are trying to get you, as much as the situations and the synchronicities and all of these things, the dualities and the synchronicities trying to get you out of love. Why? Why is it so hard to stay in love? Why is it so hard to keep your vibrations high? Why is it so hard to keep your frequency high? Because the system, the program is running outside of God. You are running inside of God. And so in order to stay close to God, you have to keep your frequency high. If you get in a low vibration, you become part of the system. You become part of the matrix. You become part of this simulated reality. It will absorb you into it. In order to keep from getting absorbed into this reality, you have to stay in the love vibration. And it will help, you will help pull this reality into the place where it's supposed to be. They call us star beings. They call us earth angels. The ones who have to go it alone. The ones who have to take on, you have to meditate to regenerate. In order to regenerate, you have to meditate because of all of these things that are coming at you. Because all of these things that are trying to extract you and get you in a negative place. And you trying to stay in love. And it seems like everything is trying to get you out of love. Why? Because that's what feeds the system. That's what feeds the machine. Come on. All right. You got to let love control you. If you let any other frequency control you, it will take you down the wrong path. For example, if you let anger control you, you will do angry things. You will say angry things. And you will become out of your character. If you let envy control you, you'll be trying to keep up with the Joneses. You'll get yourself in debt and be worried about bills and walking around here eating beans and trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to be like them because you are envious of them. You are mad at them because they got more than what you got. It's not the possessions that make the man. It is what's inside the man that makes the man. It is what's inside the woman that makes the woman. Not what they have. Now, I'm not knocking nice things. Y'all know that. I don't have no problem with nice things. But do the nice things have you? Or do you have them? You see, you have to worry about the inside. Worry about the internal man first. Become a person with character and integrity. Become a person that is one with the Heavenly Father. Become a person that is full of love. Become a person that is full of joy. Become a person that's full of peace. That doesn't mean you're weak. Don't get love twisted up with weakness like so many people do. That's where you get trapped. That's where you fall into the falsehood. But let your motive and let love control you. And let love be your motive for everything you do. For everything you buy. For everything you do at work. For everything you say. If you come from a place of love, you can't go wrong. Focus. I said, where is your focus? A lot of things have to do with focus. If you are focusing on the negative and the bad and what's not going right, it's easy to do, isn't it? It's easy to focus on the negative. I fall into this. The ones that are close to me can tell you this. Mom, if you're listening, you know what I'm talking about. My daughters, my mom, all of those that are close to me that I talk to, that I sometimes get into more of the negative than the positive. But then my daughter and my mom and those that I talk to have to remind me. They said, focus on the positive. My daughter said, focus on what's going right instead of what's going wrong. And that is so true. Where is your focus? Put your focus on love. Put your focus on God. Put your focus on who you are internally. Put your focus on your goals and what you're trying to get. And this little mess, this little petty mess that's trying to get you in a negative vibration won't even matter. Somebody say something out the way to you, it won't even matter. Somebody cut you off in traffic, it won't even matter. Somebody walk past you, act like you don't exist, it won't even matter because you're focusing on your goals and where you're trying to get. Focus on the person that you want to be. Focus on where you're trying to get in life. And don't you know that these things are trying to get you away from your purpose and your goal in life? I'm not gonna hold you long. I got 1 or 2 more points. You see, God is not going to give you something you don't need. And He's not going to hold you back from something that you do need. God's not going to give you something you don't need, but He's not going to hold you back from something that you don't need. So this uh, outlook that I may not have all that I need, or I may not get what I need, or I'm getting held back. You're not getting held back. You just think you're getting held back. If you focus, if you change your focus, the universe will fall in line with you. But if you focus on negative and you focus on being held back, you focus on not getting there, you focus on losing, the universe is going to give you exactly what you're focusing on. But if you focus on the positive, you focus on your goals, focus on where you want to be. Picture yourself, the person you want to be, the place you want to be, the things you want to have, and the things you want to do. Picture yourself. Take a snapshot in your brain, in your mind, and hold that picture up. And don't let nothing tear it down. Focus is very important. I think I'm going to make one more point. I want to talk about humility and thankfulness. You see, I can't sit here and talk about all of this stuff and not tell you to be thankful for what you got. Be thankful for who you are. Be thankful that you are hearing this message and any other message that comes to you that you know is true. I'd rather be humble. I'd rather my ego be humbled than to be full of pride and have all that I want. Because pride takes you away from God. Humility makes you be thankful to God. Because you know if it had not been for God, if you had not stayed in the right vibration, stayed in the right frequency, where would you be? In jail, grave? Where would you be? And see, God, your spirit guide, your vibration, your higher self, they are guiding you home. But you got a task. You came here for a task. You got a task. You got a job to do. This is why it's so important to keep and stay in the love vibration. Become co-creators with God. When someone won't smile at you, when someone won't speak to you, when someone acts rude to you, when someone tries to manipulate you, when someone breaks your heart, when someone acts like you don't exist, it's a trick. Remember, it's a trick. Every time someone does that, tell yourself, ha ha ha, It's a trick to get me out of the love vibration. Because the machine wants to keep running. And the only way the machine can keep running is if it feeds off the negative. But there's another machine. There's another system that runs off of love. I'd like to encourage you to watch that movie, Monsters, Inc. There are some good hidden messages in there. The system in that movie was running off of fear. But by the end of the movie, laughter, it had a more of an energetic pulse than the fear. So keep your vibrations high. Stay in love. Meditate. Stay close to God. Be pure of heart. Be pure of mind. Be a free thinker. Don't let anyone tell you what to think. Be someone who thinks for themselves. Alright? I didn't hold you long tonight, did I? But remember this. Stay in love. Stay in God. And stay in peace. I'll see y'all next time. God bless.